You won't believe what just happened in Westminster. In a twist that reads like a political thriller, Chancellor Rachel Reeves, mastermind of the UK's harshest inheritance tax regime, has been stripped of her fortune by the Supreme Court. The very architect of policies that devastated millions of British families has now been caught secretly shielding her own wealth from the same taxes she imposed on everyone else. The hypocrisy is almost cinematic. Reeves, who spent years reassuring the public that only the ultra-rich would be targeted, was quietly building an elaborate web of offshore accounts, shadowy trusts, and covert property transfers. It was a scheme straight from the playbook of the global elite, one she publicly condemned, yet used to fortify her own legacy. It all unraveled thanks to a whistleblower inside HMRC. What began as a tip-off soon snowballed into a full-scale investigation. Court documents revealed Reeves had routed family assets through secrecy havens like Jersey and Luxembourg. Properties were tucked away in shell companies, pension funds were funneled through private agreements exploiting international loopholes. The message was clear: one rule for the public, another for those in power. The Supreme Court's response was thunderous. In a ruling that will be quoted for generations, they accused Reeves of a cynical abuse of power and ordered the seizure of her personal and family assets. The shockwaves were immediate. Social media erupted within minutes. She taxed the poor and shielded the rich, including herself. Families already reeling from inheritance tax bills stepped forward to share their heartbreak. Stories of lost homes, vanished savings, and collapsed businesses poured in, their grief now tinged with betrayal. But the scandal was just beginning. Investigators raided locations linked to Reeves's financial network, seizing encrypted communications and offshore banking data. What started as a tax investigation now threatens to spiral into criminal charges and a far wider parliamentary reckoning. Her conduct undermines the very foundation of public trust in government taxation, declared one judge. As the court's findings leaked in excruciating detail, the silence from Downing Street and Labour HQ was deafening. Westminster is in meltdown. Labour's poll numbers are sliding, party unity is fracturing, and furious voters crowd the streets. Protesters demand accountability, waving signs that cut to the bone: Reeves lied, we paid. Longtime supporters, many hit hardest by her policies, now feel not just let down, but betrayed by a system that let her thrive. Even Labour MPs are breaking ranks, admitting the damage may be irreparable. The fallout stretches far beyond Reeves's career. The pound has slipped, investor confidence is rattled, and small businesses are reconsidering their futures. Parliament is buzzing with rumours of further asset freezes, whispering that Reeves may not be the only one. And as the nation demands answers, the Chancellor remains silent, her carefully crafted image in ruins. This is more than a scandal, it's a turning point. The Supreme Court's ruling has exposed not just one politician, but the fragility of trust in British public life. The whole country is asking, if Rachel Reeves could do this, who else has? And in that question lies the beginning of a reckoning that could reshape British politics for years to come.